Hey guys, welcome to your weekend edition love and general reading. This is for the element of fire. So if you are Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you. And this is for November 15th through the 17th, 2018. 2019. So I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general, so they may or may not resonate. If you guys want to order a reading, payments are collected on Fridays, so make sure to email me to find out how to make that happen, or if you need that price list. I do accept phone calls, but only Monday through Thursday, and normally only once I post that video saying, hey, I'm taking calls right now. If you don't see that video posted, I'm more than likely not taking calls, but you can always request a call back regardless, because you never know. So let's go ahead and get started here. We have here central issue, heart of the matter is the Three of Cups. We have justice. We have the Six of Wands. We have Six of Swords, Nine of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Fool, and the Queen of Wands. So all right, so this weekend may be about you guys making connections with either friends or family. This can be a sign of reconciliation as well, if there was someone that you fell out with, whether it is something romantic or if it was just a friendship. This would be a good sign of reconciliation. A need to make some sort of adjustments or make things right. You know, there could be some sort of forgiveness, especially. So yeah, it looks like things are also getting back on track, or things are becoming more balanced here. I feel that you may be getting a lot of support or a lot of attention from people, or getting noticed at work. You might be standing out. You may get offered some sort of new position. You may get offered to join some sort of group or an organization, or you may be selected for something. If you were going through any type of legalities, I feel like something may be ruled in your favor. But I do feel like there could be some sort of new friendship blossoming. There may be something significant about anyone that you're connecting with over the weekend, with the Justice card next to it. It just looks like this is the beginning of a friendship, or the beginning of some sort of contract here. Soul contract. I feel too that you're being led in a certain direction. You're being guided to follow your own intuition. I do feel that your spirit guides have been guiding you. You may feel, you may have felt kind of blasé, kind of about your situation, or over the weekend. Maybe this is your attitude. You're just kind of on autopilot, or just going with the flow of things, allowing things to play out. So this card also makes me feel like you should just go with the flow of something. Something is leading you somewhere. You may also be coming out of some sort of dark or turbulent time as well. And it just looks like things are being balanced here with justice and the sixes coming out. I feel like there is that balance being restored in your life. You could have been off-centered mentally and physically, but you know, I just feel like something's being restored. There is something that you may have anxieties about. I feel like you are stressing over something. So in a love situation, You may have anxieties about who you're being led to or who's being led to you. Is their depiction on here? I'm looking at the back too. There's a shadow. So maybe you are realizing that someone is a depiction of your shadow or reflection of your shadow, and it bothers you. Maybe this is something that you need to embrace or come to realize, especially if you were in denial about something. I feel like some of you may still have anxieties about opening up or really truly confronting your fears. You may be needing to get out of your comfort zone. I feel like there's a whole new world or a whole new life here outside of you, but you need to go out and explore it. But you're so comfortable in this space. It looks like someone doesn't want to get out of bed. Now that might just be, you know, in general, like especially if you have to work over the weekend. It's like, I'm dreading getting out of bed. I don't want to do this. My bed was so cozy. But now you have to get up and do some sort of work. There also may be a situation where you can't stop thinking about someone. And always keep in mind that these stories can go the other way around. There could be someone that can't stop thinking about you. So it does look like this weekend could be about love coming in. And there's a love offering. This person is being very flirtatious or romantic with you. This person could be any sign, but we do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Gemini. Yeah, Libra or Gemini, maybe even Aquarius. And another fire sign such as yourself, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Now, it does look like, I don't know, it's kind of like you are wanting to detach though, or wanting to be alone or do something on your own. Even if someone is trying to help you in a situation, I feel like you might say, no, I want to do this on my own, or I don't need any help. I feel like you're declining something, or you're ignoring someone, or wanting to just do things your own way here. I'm also seeing a situation where you may be leaving clues out, or you are following clues. I actually see a little of both happening. Like you're following the energy of the universe, or like you're already going where you feel like you're being led to here. And as you go along on this journey, you're discovering new things about life or about yourself. Yeah, it's like you're going on some sort of new journey this weekend, or exploring uncharted territories. You might be taking some sort of risk. But I don't know what it is about these clues. Maybe you're leaving clues out for somebody to follow. And somebody is being followed. Not in a scary way, but just kind of paying attention to like little details and stuff, especially if there's some sort of indirect communication. It's like someone is paying close attention and saying, let me see where this leads to. Maybe you've been seeing some sort of synchronicities and you're like, you know what, let me kind of see where this leads to. And that can even be, you know, in a job situation. It doesn't just have to be something romantic. Maybe you've been getting signs or clues about what type of work you're supposed to be going into, what type of spiritual gifts you have, or applying for a new type of job, whatever it is. I just kind of feel like you're giving something a chance. You're like, okay, what the hell? Let me go ahead and do it. Matter of fact, I was saying that it looks like you could be ignoring someone. I do feel like you're ignoring someone. You're either ignoring the offer that's coming in, or you're ignoring like rules. You're like taking a break away from rules. You're like, you know what, forget about the rules or forget about the laws. I'm just doing something on my own. I feel like somebody's going rogue. See, and again, I do still feel like there is someone, maybe you would feel ignored. I still feel like someone is turning their back. They're not listening. Someone is just like, yeah. Maybe someone isn't impressed. I don't know if someone's flirting with you here, like you're getting a lot of flirtation or a lot of offers, and you're like, I'm not impressed. You're like turning your back on all these offers, or maybe you're waiting for a better offer to come in. I almost, although it's not showing, I kind of get like Four of Cups energy where you're wanting to be isolated, or you're just ignoring whatever is being offered to you. Maybe emotionally you're not into something. Maybe you're not excited. Maybe you're bored. I feel like you're wanting some sort of new beginning. Maybe things have been too routine as of late. Maybe there's a need for you to break routine or break a pattern. Let me see a couple of things. Let's look at the Six of Swords. But it does look like a possible mini trip as well. So you're being led to happiness. You're being led to something new. I feel like you're going to be excited once you get to where you're going. If this is about someone coming to see you, especially if it's like a surprise visit, something about this sun looks like a surprise. And then especially with the Fool, is something that's very random and out of the blue. But yeah, it could be that you would be surprised or happy about someone who comes to visit you, or maybe you just received something in the mail that makes you very happy. But it looks like you're being led to happiness or being led to good news. So I do feel like you're going to have clarity. The truth may be getting ready to come out, or someone is going to express their truth or whatever they've been hiding or holding back. Someone is going to be releasing. This is like a release of energy. I also feel that whoever is trying to be honest with you, you may be in denial, or you may try to block someone, or maybe you don't trust someone. Even if they are telling you the truth, like someone may be very honest with you, but you're kind of blocking it. There's an offer coming in. I almost feel like it's saying this is a solid offer. See, and there's a Four Cups. You don't believe it, or you're unimpressed, or you don't want it, or I don't know. It's something about whatever is being offered to you. You might be too blind to see something as well, or the truth could be blinding you. You might be blinded by your own truth some type of way. There are some sort of changes coming. This is some sort of new opportunity. Now, this is for the weekend, but it could also go into effect during a different transit, like especially when the sun transits into, what do you call it? Sagittarius. So I also feel like something is coming to completion here. This does also relate to travel. So a couple of things, like travel is standing out. There was some sort of unfinished business as well between you and another person. I feel like you're going to have closure. Once there's some sort of closure, there's going to be movement. So I feel like you need to speak your piece with someone, or someone needs to speak their piece with you. Once that is resolved, I feel like you're going to be, there's a new opportunity opening up for you. Whatever you're trying to do, or wherever you're headed, I just feel like Spirit is saying this is good for you, or this is the truth. This may also be like I said with the reconciliation, some sort of friendship. If things were off balance in a friendship or a relationship is being, things are going to be back to normal. Let me look at this Nine of Swords too and see what this, that you're stressed about. Someone may be ready to make the move. Someone who was shy may be coming out of their shell. So if you aren't speaking your truth, somebody might just be very bold and honest with you. They have the confidence where before there was a lack of confidence. So someone is still working on their courage. I feel like someone is shy and they may feel as if they don't have enough to offer, or it's like, well, I have this to offer. It's not much, but this is what I can offer. But if we plant this seed, it can grow. So I feel like if in a love situation, someone may be approaching you that feels inexperienced or feels like they don't have much to offer, but it may be worth the investment, or you're wondering if it's worth investing time and energy to this person. You also could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You also may be thinking about an earth sign, or it's like you can't get your mind off of an earth sign. Maybe it's like you've been waiting and waiting, and it seems like you're never going to hear from this person. It's possible that the minute you give up is when this person appears in your life, or a new person appears in your life. Someone is also, someone keeps thinking about someone from the past, or someone who hurt them, or someone keeps thinking about an opportunity that they missed out on, thinking that if they had more experience, they could have had this opportunity. So let's just say, for instance, you applied for a job and you didn't hear from the company, and you were like, man, if only I had enough experience. I don't think I came off strong enough on my interview. So you're, thinking or assuming that you're not going to get the offer. But I feel like an offer is coming in. You just have to be patient for it. I think you start having anxiety about some things. Yeah, I feel like something triggers your anxiety. I also feel like you come off very guarded, or you're going to come off very guarded towards someone. And I'm just also curious about this Queen of Wands. And then I'll pull some energy cards. I feel like someone wants to be released from a contract. It could be a work contract. Yeah, I feel like someone wants to be left alone. You may be wanting to be left alone, or maybe you leave someone on hold until you understand things from a different perspective. You may isolate yourself from time to time this weekend so that you can process your thoughts or think about things. I think there are some things that you just need to think about over the weekend. Especially if someone wants to start over, or if you should make up with a friend. I feel like something is also talking about being open to the possibilities. Some of you definitely are working over the weekend, and it's like as you're working, you're daydreaming. I also feel like you're preparing for something. It's something that you're really focused on. There may be something that you're trying to manifest over the weekend. I feel like you're building. Something takes time to develop. It's like it takes a lot of thought. Something takes a lot of time and energy to put your thoughts into. Now, some of you may be feeling creative this weekend, and those of you that are writers, you might be doing some sort of writing this weekend. I'm also seeing something literal, like somebody hanging out in their man cave, or her she shed. No, but seriously, like someone may be hanging out in their man cave. I feel like someone wants time to think. There's opportunities coming towards you, and you're being led to these opportunities, whether it's people or jobs or some sort of situation. But I feel like before you make some sort of final decision, you want to weigh all options. It's like even in a dating situation, or you got like several people coming towards you, I feel like even if you have several good contenders, you're still like, I don't know, I think I need one more person before I decide. I need to meet one more person before I decide on who I want to move forward with. Yeah, for some of you, there could be, it's like, I feel like you missed someone that you moved on from, or maybe you thought you moved on from someone, but you still daydream about them or think about them. And then, like I said, it could go the other way around. Maybe you are on someone else's mind, or someone is being consumed. I feel like someone regrets something. I'm trying to see what it is exactly that someone regrets. I feel like there's a situation going on where you did move on from someone, but not really. It's like you moved on from someone, but you're still thinking about them. You're like, I let that person go. I cut them loose. I broke free. I wasn't going to let them dictate me, or I wasn't going to let them consume my thoughts, but they are. I feel like you're trying to run away or escape from a person that you maybe had deep feelings to, or maybe you just feel some sort of strong physical desire for this person, or it's still there. And I just feel like you're trying to do things to figure out, well, how do I get them out of my system? I feel like you're really trying to understand why you still think about this person, why are you still attracted to this person. So there's a lot of things that you're trying to focus on. Others of you, if this is pertaining more so to a work situation, I just feel that you are really maybe feeling stuck at your job. Like you don't have any place, like you want to leave, but at the same time, you don't have any place to go. So you're spending hours working, and while you're working, you're also like at work filling out applications for other places. Like you're searching, you're doing some sort of research and trying to find out who's hiring. And some of you really want to work from home. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and pull some energy cards. All right, what additional messages are there for Aries, Leo, Sagittarius? Okay, so we have victory, attachment, walking away, and action. Something's unusual going on. Okay, so the central issue here is about you feeling like you won, feeling like you came out on top. And it's like you are in a place, to me, coming off as if you have defeated an enemy, defeated competition, defeated some sort of obstacles. You just feel like you are the winner. You feel like you came out on top. But then I feel like something's happening where someone removes their veil or their mask, and you end up running away from something. I don't know, maybe you thought you found victory. You were like, oh yes, I finally found that new person. I finally found that new job. And once the truth comes out, it's like, oh, it's the same thing, just packaged differently. You're like, I got to get out of this. And then whatever you're running from starts chasing you. This is like a weird scene that I'm seeing here. Now, this could be about you just running away from your own truth. You may be doing some sort of self-sabotaging. And I don't know why I'm seeing a scenario where as this person is running, this flowy gown gets trapped in a gate, and it's like the person feels stuck. So I feel like whatever it is that you're running away from, it's almost like you can't escape it. And it's like, no, you have to confront this. Someone is like hot on your trail. So I definitely see like a love situation that you're trying to run away from or trying to escape. So like I was clarifying the Queen of Wands, and I was saying it's like it's someone that you thought you moved on from, but you really haven't, is part of the story that I'm getting. This would tie into that part. You maybe are realizing that you've been lying to yourself, and you thought you were successfully moved on from someone, but you look at yourself and you're like, what am I thinking? This person is still on my mind, or I still feel stuck to this person. Like I'm looking at the chain here. And it's like trying to escape, but you can't. Something keeps following you. If it's not a particular person, it's the same energy packaged differently, or it's the same situation. So basically, I feel like you're trying to run away or escape your karma, but you can't. Because this scenario is just so weird to me. Oh, geez, I shouldn't even pull it no more. Either way. Okay, so storm coming, which is very similar to the Tower, where something is being dismantled, something's being revealed, everything that you built up is falling apart because we're making room for something new. So there's this new love coming towards you, and someone, look how he's holding her from behind. And I said some of you are being chased, and that's exactly what this looks like. Somebody's like, I'm not letting you get away. You're not escaping me. you may be trying to run away from love or run away from romance, and it's like you can't. Wow. Something very crazy or chaotic may happen. And now this makes me think of that song by the Sundays. Oh, wild horses couldn't drag me away. I love that song. So maybe too, someone is like, wild horses couldn't drag me away from you. You know, I don't know. Maybe it turns out to be something deeply romantic. Maybe some of you are just playing hard to get. Maybe you want someone to prove that they're really into you before you give in. And it's like, if they catch you, okay, but you got to catch me first. So that's what I think. I don't know. It does seem more love related. Even if you're single, I feel like someone could be coming into your life, maybe chasing you. You know, we'll have to see. So feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.